Brendan Rodgers has finally admitted what every Celtic fan knew last summer. We needed a goalkeeper, we needed a striker, and we needed a left back. Rodgers has now admitted that Celtic need to unearth another striker as the Asia Cup impact has been laid bare to him this coming January. It's a possibility that we're going to be robbed of three really important players to Celtic, let's not lie. And the fact that he knew about this last summer and we did nothing about it. But the potential to lose Kyogo Furuhashi, Daisen Maeda and O for the trips away to Aberdeen and Hibs in early February is a source of anguish that's been said. It's a source of concern for Brendan Rodgers, one that has reason to alter his intentions over business. Come on, everyone knew that we needed a striker. We needed a striker that was not going to be at the Asia Cup. If it remains the same, we're going to be in a bit of trouble come January. He has went on and said, look, sometimes we don't go into the transfer market. It is time that we can maybe look at this is the funny bit, maybe look at the youth development, and we might have a 10 to 15 million player in the youth development section. Not a chance, because we'll let them all go out on loan. Anyway, the fact that for almost a month we will be without these players. Celtic will travel to Easter Road and they'll travel to Pittodrie. Obviously today we have Aberdeen at home. Who do you think the team will be in Aberdeen today? The squad has been released this morning. It's obviously Joe Hart, Benji Siegrist, Scott Bain are the three goalkeepers. We know that. Defenders, Bernabe, Gustav, Alistair Johnson, Liam Scales, Nat Phillips, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Anthony Ralston, Greg Taylor. Midfield, Tomoki Awata, Matt O'Reilly, Callum McGregor, David Turnbull, Odin, Kwon and Paolo Bernardo. And the forwards are Lewis Palmer, O, Kyogo, Yang and James Forrest. Who of that lot will get on the field today? Because let's face it, there needs to be some changes. Will he go to a 3-5-2? That could be the interesting one. Will he change formation and go to a 3-5-2 against Aberdeen today to try and stifle the midfield and give us that little bit extra chance of scoring some goals? But when it comes to January, 2 of the 4 games during the time that the Asia Cup is on will be away from home. Brendan Rodgers said it's not necessarily that we go into the market. He's going to obviously try and give some of the young guys a chance at the club, which is something we've been calling out. But when you look at strikers, it says first we look at from inside. Is there anyone at the academy we feel can step in and have a chance to play? First, you never look outside. There has to be within. I think he's just playing to this. He's just playing to the flipping fans now, isn't he? Him and the board. You never know. You could, and this is Brendan Rodgers seriously said this. You never know. You might find a 15 to 20 million player in your academy. This is just getting unbelievable. Rodgers is just talking nonsense now. We assess, we speak to the academy coaches, we observe them a lot anyway. But in this case, if we cannot find something from inside the academy, then we look outside. Then it's about the strategy. You either bring one in, you buy one, or you look at the loan market. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? It's the way that Celtic go anyway. And it's always about the availability and what we can afford. We've got 72 million in the bank. Of course we can afford a decent striker. We should have had him in well before January so that he was bedded into the team beforehand. Anyway, he did go on to say the last time that I was here, he said, look, we played different people. We played Paddy Roberts as a striker. We played James Forrest as a striker. And then he joked about it and said, look, we played Scott Sinclair for about 20 minutes as a striker, but he was hopeless. So he went back to the left again. It didn't work. We've got the adaptability within the squad, but we know what we'll need. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Tell me what you think about the score will be today, because I think that Celtic really need to give a really good performance today and do one over Aberdeen. I'm going to go for a 2-1 prediction. I think Aberdeen might score first because I think our defence is absolutely shocking, unless Brendan Rodgers changes the tactics and goes for a 3-5-2.
Lit. Roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party.